So the Blues begin the defence of the FA Cup. They won as the second part of that historic treble last June. A never to be forgotten day at Wembley saw the Blues overcome United in the first ever all Manchester Cup final. Pep Guardiola has guided the Blues to at least the semi-final stage in all but one of his seasons in charge, winning it both last year and as part of an historic treble in 2019. Grealish and Alvarez, and back it goes to Alvarez from Grealish, and now Alvarez steps in, hits a shot, but it's straight down the barrel, and an easy gather for Lee Nichols, the Huddersfield Town goalkeeper.
Yeah, well built up, and there's plenty of space on the edge of the box.
Helik plays it forward, and Sorba Thomas is offside. He advances, he's offside though. Flag's gone up, and well, he's placed it wide of the post. The flag went up there, and well, I guess because VAR are in operation, the flag went up and then went straight back down again.
The linesman thought he was playing offside, thought he was playing the game as we all know and love it, but the referee was playing in the VAR version.
Foden onto Bob. Bob in the right wing position. Foden takes a defender away. Bob goes inside, hits the shot, and I think it might have hit Rico Lewis and goes out for a goal kick. I think Lewis is trying to get out of the way. I think in the end he helped it over the line. Diaz onto Kovacic. Kovacic back out wide, it goes to Nunes again. Nunes trying to get inside, maybe can't. He'll have to go backwards to Foden. Foden tries the shot from distance, and it deflects into the possession of Nichols. Wide to Gomez in the left wing position, trying to get inside. He plays it across to Vardiol. Vardiol plays it across to Diaz. Diaz in the central midfield position. On it goes to Bob on the edge of the area. Bob in towards Foden. Foden back to Lewis. Lewis back towards Diaz, who tries the shot. Cannons off a defender and comes back to it. Back it goes to Foden. Foden clips it to the far side. Alvarez can't quite reach it. Grealish keeps it in City possession. On it goes to Sergio Gomez. It might take a defender to maybe supplement a number of players forward to get that shot away. Alvarez on the turn. Shot is blocked, and then the shot goes in from Phil Foden. Wonderful turn and swivel and shot, and eventually City's persistence pays off, and it is City 1, Huddersfield 0. Phil Foden.
Yeah, it's been coming. It's just been a matter of waiting and being patient, and City were again. We could see the gaps are starting to open up in Huddersfield's defence, and there were signs that they were losing a little bit of discipline in what they were doing.
The ball is on the edge of the area with Matheus Nunes. Nunes looking to get the return from Foden, goes into the box, plays it across, Lewis, Alvarez, 2-0! A second goal goes in, Alvarez just about tapped it over the line. Matheus Nunes played a lovely 1-2 and was at the heart of it all, and in the space of 3 or 4 minutes, City are now 2 clear.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Nunes and Foden. Patient little 1-2, just timing of the pass is perfect between the two of them. That movement off the ball there by Nunes to get in behind, find a cut back, and Alvarez very, very sharp.
Well, the biggest roar of the afternoon was to greet Kevin De Bruyne warming up on this near side, and indeed Jérémy Doku as well. Whether or not that's just sort of a limbering up exercise, or if there's genuine meaningful intent, we shall see. Oh, Pep Guardiola has just rolled back the ears. The ball came high up towards him. It was to his right-hand side. He stretched out a right leg, brought it down with one little touch, and just brought it into his body, and he got a huge cheer for it. It's in towards Bob. Bob takes it on the half-turn inside the penalty area. Still with Bob. Oh, just beyond the post. Unlucky. He got it one way, then went the other, and just drifted it past that near post, unluckily. And in a moment, the 2 Belgians are going to come on for City. Jérémy Doku and Kevin De Bruyne. Doku out for a month. Kevin De Bruyne hasn't played since that game at Burnley when he first had that problem, or that recurrence of the hamstring problem that necessitated that he had surgery, and he's about to come on, and he's going to get about 35 minutes to show what the Blues have been missing. It's always a difficult one to know when to put a player back in after a long injury, isn't it, Richie?
It is. You don't want that to reoccur, but the excitement now in the stadium is brilliant. Everyone's been relishing the day that he's coming back, and it's a good match for him to come into. City are well in control.
Now Kovacic plays it forward. Matheus Nunes takes it down on the edge of the area, lays it into the path. Up he goes towards the goal. It's gone in from Oscar Bob. I think that was a cross, but it's gone in. Kevin De Bruyne wasn't far off touching it over the line. Oscar Bob clipped it into the penalty area, and it clipped off the underside of the bar and went in. I'm not so sure that was his intention, but it is 3-0 to City.
Oh, it's taking a deflection off the defender. Yeah, he certainly tried to cross it in for De Bruyne, but gets the deflection and may go down as an OG.
The Huddersfield Town supporters are about to see their brand new signing, because Bojan Radulovic has just stripped off and he's about to come onto the field. Sorba Thomas, he's trying to get in to get a goal for Huddersfield, and Ortega's blocked him. Well, he was one-on-one, he got the better of Gvardiol and Diaz and put his shot on target, but Ortega blocked it. That is the first chance of the match for Huddersfield, and Ortega kept him out. And he's so frustrated, Sorba Thomas. Can't believe he hasn't scored at the Etihad. The ball is in the City possession, goes out for another corner. Yeah, Spurs won against Burnley. Fulham beat Rotherham. Aston Villa beat Middlesbrough. Newcastle beat Sunderland. It's going to be a lot of teams who City could meet at the top end of the table, as Foden hits a shot into the corner of the net. City worked the corner from the right-hand side. They played it into the path of Phil Foden, and Foden, with the side foot from the edge of the D, passed it really into the corner of the net. It was a sumptuous finish from Phil Foden, and the Blues lead by 4-0. No prizes, if you can remember the last time, indeed the only time that Foden has scored a hat-trick for the Blues. Doku now in the penalty area. Doku does well. On it goes towards Foden, but it's cleared. And then Rico Lewis picks it up. And now De Bruyne in the right wing position. On his left foot. Hits the shot. Wow, he got some power on that. It fizzed over the bar. He looks hungry. Radulovic lays it off and then gets it back again, and he looks neat and tidy, Radulovic, in his first few touches, but he's lost the ball. And Oscar Bob and Foden and De Bruyne, and they're into the Huddersfield half, and De Bruyne helps it out wide to Oscar Bob. Bob on the edge of the area, comes inside, De Bruyne around the outside, clips it in, Doku! 5! Kevin De Bruyne back in the team, back with an assist. The assist City king picks up where he left off. Do you know what? It was only ever inevitable. De Bruyne was bound to get an assist on his return, and he has. Doku, well, he was bound to be involved somewhere, and he has, and it's 5-0. On it goes to Hamilton. Hamilton, oh, he tried to pick out Bob in the central striker position, and it goes out for another corner. It's relentless. Well, City have had 83% possession. This is their 8th corner of the match. They've had 16 attempts in the game. They lead 5-0. De Bruyne plays it in. It's cleared by Rodoni. And then hit well by Sergio Gomez and tipped over the bar by Nichols. Looking for his first City goal, Sergio Gomez. He was unlucky. So the final whistle brings to an end a thoroughly professional display from City, who have cruised into the 4th round of the FA Cup. They have beaten Championship Huddersfield Town by 5-0. Phil Foden with a couple, one in the first half, one in the second. Julian Alvarez, who made it 2-0 before half-time. An own goal by Jackson, and then a final goal for Jérémy Doku to make it 5. And an assist for Kevin De Bruyne, who came on and looked razor sharp when he did. They're into the 4th round FA Cup draw tomorrow evening. The final score, City 5, Huddersfield Town 0.